Hey, hello there. Welcome. A very warm welcome to the Planet Cruise TV show. My name's Sean Ryan, by the way. If you've never watched this show before, we've been running now 12 years. Obviously, the show didn't run during the pandemic, but this is our second show back. I've been told not to get emotional, but I've started already, Glenn. I just love that. When I hear that music...
This is it.
This is it.
This is it. We're back.
You are back.
Well, we had our first show last month, which was really good. It was just nice to literally dip our toe back in the water and stuff like that.
Absolutely. And we had so many bookings. A great
We did.
response.
It did really, really well. We did feature a lot of the Staycation cruise. We've got another couple to feature this evening. But it's just, we're easing back into it.
Yeah.
You know, ships are going back in the water and the signs are looking really positive at the moment.
Yeah, and you were saying cruises for 2022. We have got some of those as well as some cruises for this year.
Yeah.
They're selling really fast now, aren't they?
Yeah, so obviously we found that obviously 2020 was cancelled. 2021 is obviously mainly doing UK cruising. So everybody's moving their bookings over to 2022. So I think people say it's a long way away, but I think what a lot of people are doing is just moving everything over, knowing that it's going to be better. The only thing I would say to you is obviously availability is getting sort of less and less. And of course, that's going to push prices up. So I think if you've got bookings, you want to move it, or you're thinking of doing 2022, don't wait for late deals. It's not going to happen for 22. And also 23 stuff's coming out.
Yes,
as well.
it is.
Yeah.
We've got some amazing deals tonight, by the way. Just a few things. Obviously, you know, we're all really still a bit nervous about booking cruises, holidays, whatever, but everything is very well protected with Planet Cruise.
It is. So everything's APTouring atoll protected. Obviously, your money is protected throughout there. I mean, the ships now have been sailing since 20th of May, and I think again, it's like anything going back into restaurants, into shops, and things like that. People are a little bit nervous, and I think obviously the ships have gone back in the water now. We're getting a lot of feedback from people now that have just been on the ships. So the Celebrity launch, Anthem's been going out with Royal. MSC Virtuoso has been really, really busy going out from Southampton, and the feedback's been fab. People have felt safe, they felt confident, they've loved being back on ships.
So they've had a good time,
eating and dining and dressing up.
Exactly.
And again, obviously we're based down in Portsmouth, so the Virgin ship's launching from there. They're doing a naming ceremony for the new Saga ship this week. So, and around the world also, you know, the American ships are starting to sail now out the States. In Europe,
it's all beginning
it's starting to come back, and I think it is going to take time.
Well, we've got 4 cruises tonight, 4 main deals. We've also got Luxury Corner as well, and we've got a hot pick as well.
That used to be my nickname.
What, hot pick?
Yeah, in the olden days.
Glenn the hot pick, I like that.
In the old days. That's just old and baggy.
Now, obviously, if you've never seen the show before, I love presenting the show. I'm very blessed. We've got a different phone number. There it is. It's 0808 250 2662. Planetcruise.com, of course, as well. What time are the phone lines open till, Glenn?
Oh, they're delighted. They're there till 10 o'clock tonight.
Yeah,
so they have to stay a bit later tonight. So they're there till 10 o'clock, back open at 9 in the morning. I'm normally in the call centre, but I'm off tomorrow because I'm travelling back late tonight. So, but the guys will be there till 10 o'clock tonight, and then they'll be back 7 days a week, all the time to get it booked.
Great. And just have a quick look. Very excited. Would you like to be on the maiden voyage of Celebrity's brand new ship, Beyond? She's the 3rd in the Edge class. We've got that deal coming up with some amazing savings. So excited.
That's the maiden voyage, that one as well.
Yeah,
so Ruth from Celebrity is keen to get on the show, but we said, look, you know, let's get back into it. So she's watching tonight, but she's been sending us loads of stuff over.
I almost feel Ruth's here, though. I can feel her presence. Hello, Ruth.
Hello, Ruth.
From Celebrity. What else have we got coming up, Glenn?
So we've got a P&O, we've got a Marella cruise, and we've got some information about Princess as well, which is really, really good. So again, you know, it's 4 deals that we've got tonight, plus a couple of extra bits, and hopefully it will suit some people. And
by the way, if you want a taster cruise, you know, maybe you're thinking, never been on a cruise, not sure, we've got a 3-nighter coming up in August for under £200, so stay tuned for that. But we're going to start with P&O on the board of the Ventura. The Canaries, this is for next year, got loads of dates, and the price starts at just £715 per person. That's for 2 weeks.
That's for 2 weeks. Yeah. What's nice? I've been looking at a lot of the cruise lines at the moment. The Canaries is always really, really popular because you can more or less guarantee the sun.
Of course.
Even if you go in sort of the end or the start of the year, it's a little bit grim coming out of Southampton and going back in. But normally a day and a half into it, it starts to warm up. But a lot of the Canary cruises with a lot of companies at the moment are 12 nights. So this is nice to go back to the 14 nights. Takes in Funchal, Madeira as well. You've got Lisbon and, of course, the Canary Islands as well. And the value is exceptional.
It is. Well, it works out. You can probably see it on the screen. I can just see it. My eyes are not as good as they were. But I can just see that it says £52 per person per night, which is
and that's
absolutely
and people say like you go to the Med in November, it's not so good, but the Canaries is always good.
It is.
So it's really, really good weather. But there's some good prices there for the summer. Again, if you've got the kids and you want to go as well, it's really, really good.
Well, it has been 18 months since I've been on a cruise ship. That's the longest time for me in 13 years, probably.
Probably, yeah.
So let's get on board. Here we go. Well, we can't wait to get back on board.
Are you missing it?
I said to Glenn, I mean, I've really missed cruises. I really have so much. And I know a lot of our regulars, you've been messaging Glenn and I saying exactly the same. Hello to Simon and Sylvia, by the way. I know you're watching. So, should we have a little look at the ship?
Yeah, exactly. So, Ventura is the sister ship to Azura. So, they P&O, exciting as well. P&O just about to bring out Iona. Obviously, it's been under wraps now for about 14, 15 months, but that's launching in the next few weeks. But Ventura's always very, very popular. Tends to stay out of Southampton now for most of the year. Again, with the size of the ship, when it was first built, it was one of the big boys. It's now sort of mid-range, which is nice. British cruise ship, so everything on board is British. The staff, the entertainment on board is geared towards the Brits. It's sterling. Tips are included on there, which is fantastic. You can add on drinks packages if you want to, but also drinks prices on there are really good. And it's the quintessential British cruise line. I would say a lot of people that start their cruising journey start with P&O because they know the brand, they know it goes out of Southampton, and they want a British cruise line on there.
And the entertainment, it is amazing.
It is good, yeah. And again, they're normally 2 shows a night repeated, so you can work your dining around there. And I think people walk on P&O and feel comfortable. And again, of course, out of season, obviously more couples, but of course in the summer, it is a very family-orientated ship. And as I said, good kids clubs on board as well.
Well, let's see where we're going to visit on this one. So it's nice and easy. There's no flying whatsoever on this one, by the way. So you're cruising straight out of Southampton.
And again, a lot of people like that at the moment, you know, getting on, taking the flights out of it. So obviously getting on in Southampton. Someone said to me the other day, how much luggage can I take? As much as you want, because in the end you've just got to store it in your room. So you're going to join in Southampton. There's always a lot of pomp and ceremony, and then obviously you then get on the ship. Nice because you've got a couple of days at sea, so if you've been busy at work and you're tired, a couple of days at sea, and then from there we head down to Lisbon. Ever popular Lisbon, lovely sailing on this one. Make sure you're up in the morning, past the Belém Tower, under the 25th of April Bridge, the Christ the Redeemer statue, and then of course you make your way into Lisbon. Again, depending on where the ship docks, you can make your way in either by walking or they'll have shuttle buses. And then in the centre there, you've got Commerce Square, which is really, really stunning. You can go along there, up to where the glass elevators is, into the main square there. Lots of bars and restaurants, and a lot of people just take their time into Lisbon, go out for the day, and just, you know, ease into the cruise, which is
it's a lovely place, it really is.
Yeah, it's quite a nice way to start, to be quite honest. Then from there we go into Seville, so you know the weather's getting better and better. Down here in the south of Spain, always good weather down there. You've got the Plaza de España, you've got the cathedral, you've got the museum. Again, another place where you can do tours, but again, a lot of people just go and get lost for the day, wander around all the Gothic-style buildings they have there, loads of bars and restaurants as well, just to chill out and relax. Then we've got a day at sea before we get into the Canary Islands, and we do go to the main Canary Islands that we have. Lanzarote, always a little bit more dusty and sandy. You've got the Timofea National Park, which is a really, really nice place to go and see in the centre of the island. Again, we dock in Arrecife, so that's quite nice if you want to spend there. And also you've got places like the Verde Caves, and you've got various sites to go and see. So just spend time in Arrecife, but I would recommend, if you haven't been there, out to the national park.
And you've got to remember, you know, whatever date you pick, it's pretty likely you're going to get great weather.
Yeah, normally about 320 days of sun in the Canaries, so it's normally pretty good. Then we go into Gran Canaria, where I used to live. You've got Pedernales and Puerto Rico, the 2 destinations there in the centre. You've got Maspalomas with the sand dunes. Again, in Las Palmas, itself. You could just wander off. Again, all of these ports of call are quite, I call, easy. They're not your Romes and your Florence and Pisa. You can just go off for the day and just relax if you want a chilled out time. But again, you've got the Crocodile Park, you've got Palmitas Park as well, and I've also got the large aquariums. If you've got the kids there, that's quite good to go and see as well. From there we go on to probably the most popular destination within the Canaries. You've got Tenerife and you've got Santa Cruz. Now we dock at the north, which many people tend to stay down at the south. So again, if you want to go down to Mount Tavy, that's in the centre of the island, down to Laura Park, that's always popular with the dolphins and the aquarium and the zoo. A lot of people here do whale watching. They go and do dolphin watching as well, one of the boat trips. But it is a great island, as I said, very, very popular.
Yeah, it's really beautiful, actually.
It is beautiful. A lot of black sandy beaches down the south, but as I said, quite nice if you dock in the north because you'll go all the way down to the south and you'll see plenty of the island. Then we go into Santa Cruz de la Palma, a little bit more refined here, not quite touristy, and again, beautiful little villages you go off there. So again, that's a place where you tend to find a lot of the locals go off for the day, and you'll see them walking around the town. You can go a little bit further afield, but to be quite honest, in the centre of town is quite nice to spend. Glass of wine, bit of tapas.
It's really quite laid back though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. It's taking a bit of sun. Then you go into one of my favourite destinations, always a popular destination on Canaries cruises and also on repositioning cruises over to and from the Caribbean. Nice with Madeira. Again, many people have been there before, but you've got the cable car, which is amazing views over the harbour. You can also do the toboggan ride, some stunning scenery there as well. And again, a lot of people take the shuttle bus into the centre of town. It's very hilly, so the further you go up, you get great views down of the ship. But it is a little bit of Europe meeting the Caribbean, and it's one of my favourite destinations there. And then after that, you've had a busy load of ports, so 3 days at sea, just to relax, taking the facilities of the ship itself, and then obviously back into Southampton where you disembark.
Well, let's show you what's included. Cruises are amazing value, they really are. So if you book a select price fare, you get to choose from free spend, port parking or UK coach transfers. If you book an outside grade cabin or above, you'll get some extra free spend as well. Reduced deposits, you don't need to tip with P&O either. People worry about that, but you don't have to
so
tip.
Tips are included on that. And as I said, they are doing these reduced deposits. I think they're probably something like about 5 to 10% at the moment, so they're quite low. So pay minimal now, you get it reserved, and then that's it.
And a booking still quite flexible, Glenn?
Yeah, so again, P&O have got a flexible policy at the moment to move, obviously with everything that's been going on the last 16 months. We hope we go back to normal T's and C's in the next few months, but again, they've still got this flexible policy so we can move your bookings around. If you've got future cruise credit, you've had cruises unfortunately cancelled in the last year or so, we can put that towards that as well, which is good.
And remember, you know, if you book now, you are getting the most amazing price from £715. Here's the prices. We've got a great selection of dates from May 2022 all the way through to November. And you can see we've already got a few sellouts happening, but we've got inside, outside balcony and the family of four price there as well. I always think it's, you know, if you can stretch to an outside balcony, fantastic.
Yeah,
you know?
it's not, yeah, as I said, everyone's got their budget that they have on there for you. But as I said, I will say to people, like especially July and August, always get booked up with the kids. And everyone, I say people are moving over now, so prices are only going to go one way as we speak.
Now, big news. Celebrity are launching their third ship, Edge class ship, I should say, Beyond, and you can actually be on the maiden voyage. How exciting is that going to be? I'm a massive Celebrity fan. I've lost count how many cruises I've done with them. But their new ships are lucky. You've been on Edge, haven't you?
I've been fortunate enough to be Edge, and then lucky enough, Apex has just started to launch in the last few weeks. So their ships are fantastic anyway. Let's be honest with you. But what they've done, they've brought in these new Edge class ships. And they're taking it to the next level. So we've been fortunate enough to be on the interior design by Kelly Hoppen, the spa and the facilities on there. They're absolutely stunning. And of course, they've now brought out Beyond.
Yes. It's got even more amazing features, which we're going to tell you about in a moment. But let's give you a little taster. I don't know what's wrong with me. I got tearful looking at that. I've got so amazing. Seriously, I've got so many amazing memories of Celebrity cruises. but then to see beyond, how stunning, how beautiful.
So I've been on Eclipse and I've been on Silhouette, and I thought they were fantastic. So we've been on Edge, and it took it to the next level, and then this is going beyond. I don't know how to describe it. And I'd have to say, I mean, we have people booking cruises with all different companies, and I would have to say that once somebody books a celebrity cruise once, they tend to go back time and time again. Service, staff, levels of quality of food, the speciality dining on there is exceptional.
Well, we're going to talk through all the brand new features of Beyond in a moment. Let's just look at some of the images, though.
Yeah.
She's stunning even from a distance, but when you get on board, my word.
Yeah, so we've got a lot of stuff to say about this one. But so first of all, as we mentioned before, this is the 3rd Edge class ship. And again, as I said, we are featuring the maiden voyage. So imagine having a new car, that new car smell, feeling, no one else has been in the room before. You're going to get a chance to experience this, which is phenomenal.
Now, we're just looking at the rooftop garden there. This has got 2 new cantilevered float pools, and they're suspended over the side of the ship. So imagine there's incredible views. You can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be,
stunning. It looks like a beach club you'd have in somewhere in Marbella or over in Miami or something like that. So exactly.
Club, yes.
Now, with this one as well, she is going to be slightly longer than the other 2 ships, and she's also going to be 1 deck taller than the Edge. They're also adding more suites, and they've now got a 2-decked retreat sun deck for obviously our suite guests. So if you're in one of the suites, you've now got 2 decks for your retreats on there as well. They've also added other things in, which is the sunset bar. So this is the sunset bar with a Moroccan theme. It's going to be more spacious. There's more seating on there as well. It's over 2 decks. And again, it's just a beautiful place to relax. Imagine being out for the day, maybe being in Palma or Barcelona and thinking, do you know what, I just want to get back to the ship and relax there for the afternoon.
God. Now, there, in terms of restaurants, normally you get just 1 main restaurant. There's a choice of 4.
Yeah, so they've changed it now. They're going to go with 4 restaurants on there now. So basically, you get a chance to dine in different restaurants every single evening, which they've never done before. And again, the other thing which they're famous for, that's Blue Restaurant, which is for their aqua class guests, which obviously you've stayed in many times. But they've also got the speciality dining on there as well. So, I mean, people sometimes say, well, we've paid for the food, we're not going to pay for any more. I would 100% recommend while you're on Celebrity to try some of their speciality restaurants.
Now, we need to talk about the magic carpet as well. This is incredible, man, isn't it?
So a lot of ships now have their signature, and the Edge class ships have the magic carpet. So the way this basic works, on deck 2, this is where you can launch from there. So the tenders can go across there, you can make your way off the ship from there. And then what it does, it then goes up the side of the ship, and on deck 5, it's an extension to the seafood restaurant and bar. Up to deck 14, that then goes to an extension of the pool and the bar, and then on deck 16, you can actually dine on Edge. And again, that goes up and down the side of the ship during the day at various times. When I was on Edge, we went out on it, and I've never seen anything like it before. You just feel that you're in a different zone on the ship completely.
The views must be amazing.
And it's just class. It's absolutely class. And there are lots of other features on this as well. But as I said, Edge and Apex are phenomenal. This is then going to the next level now.
I absolutely loved, when I stayed on Edge, the infinite veranda staterooms. I mean, the rooms felt so much bigger, so much more light, spacious. And the views, again, were amazing.
Well, you've got the slide, you've got almost the veranda top, so you can actually go out into the balcony, but if it's a little bit chilly, you've still got that glass there to do. Again, you've got, those infinite verandas, if you can go to one of those, they are absolutely stunning. Of course, if you want to go a little bit further, you can obviously go up to the suites. And of course, with the suites, you've got all the amenities on there, of course, with the retreat, their own restaurant as well. And remember, with all the packages we have, look, that's one of the Aqua Class Sky Suites now. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But of course, with all of these, you've got drinks, tips and Wi-Fi included. And of course, if you go up to suite, you get premium drinks and onboard spend.
The celebrity are now always included, aren't they?
They're always included on there for you. So, yeah, what you pay is what you pay, but you've got everything included. But make sure you try some of those speciality restaurants as well. They are a bit special.
Cannot wait to get on board, I tell you. But let's. I'd forgotten about the itinerary just on the ship. But you're going to visit some lovely places as well.
You are, definitely. Well, this is nice because it's actually launching from Southampton, which is great for the UK market. And then this is going to be finishing, I think, down in Barcelona on there. So you are going to have a flight back. So this one you're going to board in Southampton on there, and then you're going to have a day at sea, which is great, just for you to chill out and relax. Then we go into La Rochelle in France, and again you've got the aquarium, you've got the towers of La Rochelle, but also the sailing and sail out of the beaches there is stunning. So again, imagine being on that Moroccan bar, just taking in the views as you're sailing along. We then head down to Bilbao, and we've got the Guggenheim Museum, you've got Ribera Market, you've also got the Fine Art Museum, but again, that's the Guggenheim Museum they have there. The weather's going to be nice that time of year, and again, a lot of people just go off into Bilbao and wander around the back streets, and it's just a lovely place to be. We have another chill-out day at sea, and then we head down into Lisbon. We've already spoke about Lisbon earlier, but again, that sailing on the maiden voyage, people are going to be out waving their flags and waving to you as you make your way in, because that is the new ship coming through. We then go down into Seville, into Cadiz, and again, this is quite nice. Again, you've got some lovely places to wander around here. The Plaza España is stunning. Some really old architecture that they have there, very traditional in the Spanish style, but again, just nice to be chilled out and relaxed in that part of the world. We then carry on down into south of Spain, into Malaga. You've got the Botanical Gardens. You can make your way off to Marbella, obviously, where a lot of the rich and famous are playing down there, but you can go more traditional over to Mijas or the mountainous town of Ronda, which is absolutely stunning. A day at sea, and then we go into one of my favourite destinations, Palma, Mallorca. I was married there 4 years ago. Never a crossword. And again, one of the favourite destinations there. Go left down into Magaluf and Santa Ponsa, right, you're into Palma. But again, nice place to go and see. And then from there, we head into Barcelona. With Barcelona, you've got Sagrada Familia, you've got the Nou Camp, you've got Park Güell to go and see. And again, maybe hop on one of the hop-off buses all the way around Barcelona.
And then you actually do fly to the UK. That's based on Gatwick flights, but we have got regional flights, Heathrow, Manchester, Newcastle, Glasgow and Edinburgh, just at a supplement as well. In terms of what's included, as I mentioned, return flights to Gatwick, but we have got regional ones available for supplement. That's Heathrow, Manchester, Newcastle, Glasgow and Edinburgh. Suites will include premium drinks, tips, Wi-Fi, onboard spend and shore excursion credit. Everyone gets a choice of 4 main restaurants, all with very different themes. They're beautiful. And always included now are drinks, tips and Wi-Fi. That's in every room, every sailing. And we've got some big savings tonight. If you look at the retail prices, Planet Cruise, you are hundreds of pounds low, aren't you?
Yeah, so again, if you look at things like the Aqua Class Suite, we're saving nearly £700 per couple.
Of course.
Suite is just under £1,000, so massive savings on there. But it's the maiden voyage. You've seen what it's like, and it will go from the top end down. So Suites, Aqua Class Concierge will go first, because that's what people want to be on. Yeah. That ship is stunning. Do not miss out on it.
We think that's going to be really popular tonight. So give us a call right now, 0808 250 2662. God, very excited. Yeah, cannot wait to go on that beautiful ship. However, it's now time for Luxury Corner. And this is with, of course, Regent Seven Seas for the 6th of March 2023. It's 8 nights, and you get, well, this is 6-star, isn't it?
6-star, yeah. You can't go much higher than Regent, to be perfectly honest with you. They are one of the tops out there. And this is nice, planning 6th of March 2023. 8 nights on there. It's the Seven Sea Navigator, which is a stunning ship. And again, the ID on that one is 268733. You're saving £180 per person. You've got 70 free short excursions.
I just saw that.
You won't do all of those in the 8 days, but you'll give it a go.
What a choice.
And then, of course, everything on that is all inclusive.
Of course it is.
If you've been stuck at home and you want to treat yourself and look forward to something, a little bit of luxury on that one, that is the Regent.
Obviously, we've been really quick with that, but give us a call. We can tell you a lot more.
Of course, we can.
Just give us a call right now, and our cruise consultants will talk you through. But coming up now, I mentioned that, you know, maybe you've never been on a cruise. Maybe you're a new viewer. You've been thinking about it. Maybe your partner wants to go on a cruise, but you're not so sure. Well,
or maybe you've been trying to book a hotel or a campsite or a caravan around the UK and go, what's happened to the prices?
We tried to book one night in Wales on Sea, and the hotel, we were like £200 a night.
I tried to book somewhere in Winchester for September, and it was about £300 a night.
Well, we're camping instead. However, we've got this cruise right now from Princess, and for 3 nights, under £200.
Brilliant value.
I mean,
and what's lovely about it as well, it's an introduction to Princess. You maybe never tried them before. You've never tried a cruise before, maybe, and you just want to see what all the fuss is about. Try this one.
Well, I'm seriously tempted with this, and I think we better get straight on board. Do you know what? If you've just really missed being on a cruise ship, as Glenn said, you want to try Princess for the first time, or if you've never done a cruise, what a better way to test the water. So
Exactly.
Beautiful ships, your Princess.
Beautiful ship, stunning ship on there for you. And this is a 3-day cruise that we have on there. And this is a, what one's this one called? It's a mindfulness and self-care cruise on that.
I think you need it, yeah.
We all need a bit of that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this one's nice because you've got speakers on there, lecturers on there, and obviously famous people that are going to be on there. We've got Dr. Ranj, who's obviously an NHS clinician and, of course, one of the TV doctors that's on a lot of the TV shows. We've also got Jenny Ryan from The Chase.
Oh, she's good.
Very, very clever lady.
Yes.
And also the Reverend Kate Botley, who's obviously on Gogglebox and Songs of Praise as well. So they're going to be on there, obviously talking throughout the cruise itself. But it's not just that. I mean, again, you've got the cruise, you've got the food, you've got the entertainment, and also they are doing a thing on there if you want to upgrade. It's £30 per person per day, and that would give you drinks, tips, and Wi-Fi on there.
Right.
So add nearly £90 on, and that's going to then go to all-inclusive for the whole duration.
And you've got to bear in mind, you're going to have amazing entertainment as well. You know, I think this is incredible. I really do.
The other thing I want to talk about as well is the medallion class they have on there now. So the new medallion is a sort of almost like a smart watch that you wear when you're on board, and you can also have the app. So with the app they have at the moment, as you can see on here, is, as I said, it's something very, very different. So you get to where you can start planning your cruise before you even got on board. So again, with the medallion that they have on there, it's very easy for your boarding. It obviously links to your device once you download the free app. And again, with this one, you can do everything. So before you even get on board, you can set up your profile, you can link bookings if you're traveling with other people, you can start showing the activities you like so it starts to flag up when you're on board as well. You can share any food allergies that you have so you can let them know. And the other thing which is quite nice, it does give a countdown to your actual cruise, which is also nice. So that's on the app, which is good. And again, the other thing you can do on here, you can scan your passport, and you can actually see what muster station you're going to be in even before you get on board.
So, Glenn, can I ask, because I know, you know, I imagine airports, you know, still a bit of a nightmare at the moment to get through. Is it really quick and easy now?
Really quick and easy. And again, the other thing you can do is when you've got it on board, lets you into your room, you start ordering stuff with the app as well. So literally you're sitting there like you are now at home. You do everything on the app, it all gets delivered to you. Less contact as well with obviously everyone's conscious about at the moment. But this is cutting-edge technology, and it makes it so much easier. Welcome to 2021, 2022 cruising. This is what it's going to be doing.
Love it. And stay for under £200. Absolutely incredible value for money.
And the other thing I just want to briefly touch on, which we've been asked to sort of just let people know, is that also Princess in the last couple of days have let us know that their sailings for 2023 are going on sale earlier than they've ever been. 177 departures they're going to let us have, and they're going to be going live from the 16th of July. 2021, so what's that, a couple of days' time?
That's Friday.
3 days' time, yeah. So you can start booking on them. Now, the programme's going to have 67 unique itineraries, ranging from 7 nights up to 33 nights. You've got 5 medallion-class ships, Enchanted, Sky, Regal, Emerald and Island Princess. They're going to sail to 116 destinations, 32 different countries. Sky Princess, which launched in 19, is going to be at UK's home port in Southampton.
Oh, fantastic.
And again, this one's going to have a variety of 7 to 14 night cruises, and they're also doing the 24-night round trip to Canada. Now, if you want to book that one, you need to get registered for that one now. It's going to be very, very busy. And again, fares are starting from $699 or $909 all inclusive. And as I said, various dates plus on-board spend. So they're launching early. You can start pre-registering now. It will go live on Friday, and I think we're probably going to be very, very busy.
Oh, you're cheering me up just listening to all this.
What's lovely is all these ships are starting to come back out. Itineraries are coming back. It's all starting to go back into it. Because
I think, and I'm sure you're the same, I've just missed having something to look forward to.
Yeah, exactly.
That cruise in the diary.
Yeah, 100%.
But things are
and
really
low deposits, so get it now and get something to look forward to.
Anyway, let's show you what's included on this one as well. So I like a drink, as you know.
Get away.
It's no secret. So the Princess Plus upgrade, which I would definitely do.
Sold.
Just £30 per person per day. That includes your Premier Drinks package, Wi-Fi and tips. So, you know, for the 3 nights there, you'd add on £90 and everything is covered. This is focused, as we said, on mindfulness and self-care. You've got all the guest speakers.
But your drinks package is included.
Some great guest speakers like that. Passengers over 18 18 are required to have had both vaccinations 14 days prior to travelling. That's standard for a lot of cruise lines.
A lot of the cruises at the moment, yeah, and it's good peace of mind for people travelling.
Of course it is. If you're under 18, so passengers under 17, I should say, would require a negative PCR test 72 hours prior to departure. Obviously, the cruise ship's working very hard to keep everyone safe as well. There are some other cruises from Princess, different lengths throughout August and September, so just call Planet and they'll talk you through. And as we mentioned, we have got the 2023 cruises coming available on Friday. We said, didn't we?
Yep.
No, we've already had a sellout on this one. 2 dates, 14th to the 21st of August. But do you know what? For that little bit extra, you can go for balcony suite.
Do you know what? If you want to meet up with your friends on board, you all get together different parts of the country.
Yeah.
You won't get a hotel cheaper than that for
you
what
won't.
you're getting. Definitely.
But look at that single price as well, $297. But it's now time for this week's Hot Pick. Every time I say that, I'll think of you because you used to be called Hot Pick.
Listen,
apparently.
if you think of Hot Pick and think of me, I've done my job. I can go home. I can drive home happy
Seriously,
tonight.
I'll never say Hot Pick the same anymore. I think that's Glenn's nickname. But you better talk through.
Yeah, this is selling really, really well at the moment. A little bit of winter sun on there. 9th of October 2021. 7 nights on Jewel of the Sea, Royal Caribbean. Great ship. They've chartered the flights. So Gatwick, Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham. There is no supplement to fly from any of those. Once they go, it's going to get a lot more expensive. So get booked on one of those now. A balcony from only $1099 per person. Alternative dates through July all the way through to October 21. But that is a really, really good cruise at the moment. The ID for the 9th of October is 282809. But as I said, we've got other dates all the way through July, August, September and October.
We certainly have. So that's this week's Hot Pick. We're going to have to change the name of that now. So, anyway, we've got a final cruise for you, Marella. And do you know, I was very late to the party with Marella, but it is this week's all-inclusive. And I forgot to say, they are my favourite two words, all-inclusive. Anyway, I love Marella now.
Well, how many cruises did you do before lockdown? You did 2 or 3, didn't you?
Marella, I did,
Which is really good.
It was the last cruise my mum did.
Yeah, so it's really, really good. They brought in Discovery 2, Explorer 1, Explorer 2. This is on Explorer 1. So they've sort of brought the ship up to modern standards. They did have older ships, but they brought them in now, and people are loving them. All-inclusive, all drinks, all tips includid. Absolutely fantastic.
And just great value for it and great fun. I mean, the entertainment was absolutely
Again, another
fabulous.
British cruise line, but you tend to get a British captain, again, British entertainment stuff. People feel comfortable when they go on Marella. It just feels home from home once you get on board, and people love it.
Well, let's take you on board, have a little look. So this is on board the Explorer. That's the I was on the Explorer.
Yeah, I think you
last
were.
cruise,
I think. So this one is great. As I said, staff go back year after year, so people get to know the staff, and people travel with Marella all the time. As I said, great shows. You've got freedom dining on there, so you can go and dine whenever you want. There are a couple of speciality restaurants which I do recommend. I think it's the steakhouse and the Asian cuisine on there, which are great. But again, people just feel comfortable when they go on. Now, this is one of our cruises around the UK. Again, these are proving very, very popular. Again, getting on in Southampton there, so you've got no flying. But you want to get back to sea, you maybe don't want to go too far afield. You just want to pay one price, sail around the country. It's going to be good weather as well.
And I'm not being funny, when you look at that, 7 nights, all-inclusive.
£100, just over £100 a night.
And you would be really struggling to get a UK hotel that offered you breakfast, lunch, dinner, an amazing West End style show, all the other entertainment, all your drinks. You can sit in all the different bars and drink, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, whatever, and it's £100 a day.
The only thing I'm going to say with this is they're running a special offer at the moment, £150 off per booking. Per booking at the moment. It finishes at midnight tonight, so 1 minute past midnight tonight, this will go up £75 per person on any grade. So if you watch it on Catch Up, I'm sorry you've missed it. Still selling, but it's going to be more expensive. But make sure you get booked on this as quick as possible.
And that price on the screen does include that discount already, just points out. But it will go up by
midnight tonight.
Yeah, so you need to book this one tonight, definitely. Let's have a little look at the... I'm going to get sad now because this was the last ship I went on before lockdown.
We'll go back again. It's not the end of it.
I have booked a cruise for next year now.
Good.
Yeah. And I'm thinking of doing one of the Seacations as well.
Lovely. Okay.
Yes, in September.
Okay.
But,
so again, you've got a variety of cabins on the insides, all the way up to large balconies and suites, depending on what your budget obviously covers you. But as I said, very British cruise line, great drinks package on there. You can upgrade the drinks package. Most people don't. They're quite happy with what they've got. Your tips are included as well. And again, you can dine throughout the day. The snack shack was really good, really, because we dine there loads.
Yeah, we did.
But as I said, they've got some nice restaurants in there. And I'll tell you what's really good, the entertainment. Everyone always has said for years and years, Marella's got some of the best entertainment.
And there was always something happening, you know. It wasn't just one show an evening, you know. You'd literally finish your show and then you'd walk
There's always a singer on there or a band playing there, which is great. Really, really good.
And amazing standards, really was. Anyway, I keep forgetting. There is an itinerary. I just want to be back on the ship.
We're just out of sync at the moment. We've been doing it for so long.
No, I just want to be back on the ship. But anyway, no flying out of Southampton, so nice and easy. First day's at sea, isn't it?
Nice chill out day. Then we're going to go up to Holyhead. Again, you can go off there and do some of the tours. Again, it's still a little bit different what we're doing with the tours at the moment. Obviously, after the 19th of July, things are slightly changing. They are offering tours at the moment. If you can go off the ship and do your own thing, again, it's to be decided at the moment. Again, places to go and see there off in Holyhead. Some stunning scenery along that part of the world, but they will do tours as well through the ship.
And we should say the short excursions, they start under £30 per person.
Yeah, and again, they've reduced the prices of the tours if you have to go out on tour. Again, it just depends on what the new guidelines are with the staycation cruises. Again, if we go over to Belfast, great place if you've never been there before. You've got the Giant Causeway, you've got the Titanic Museum to go and see. You've also got like a city tour, which is really, really interesting. Of course, a very turbulent modern history, but I think a lot of people, if they haven't been to Belfast, will be thoroughly impressed. It is a great place to go and see. We then go up to Greenock again. Here you've got sort of half an hour's drive over to Glasgow if you wanted to. You've got Lie Hill, but again, loads of bars and restaurants in there as well, and a little bit of traditional bars and restaurants in Greenock itself. It's a fantastic place to see, and if the weather's good in that part of the world at that time of year, some beautiful, beautiful scenery. We then head down to Liverpool. Of course, a number of things to do here. Again, if you're not going on the tours, you can do the stadium tour of Liverpool Football Club. Of course, the Beatles, you can do the Cavern. They do various Beatles tours as well. We can go down into Albert Dock. But again, bustling city. And a lot of these places, if you may not have been to these places before, so it's nice to go and see on one of these cruises.
Absolutely. And then the Dead Sea.
And then back into Southampton.
And that's 20th of August, so you should be getting some great weather as well. Let's just show you what's included. Well, it's everything, always with Marella. So, remember, you are getting £150 saving. That is included in the price. That finishes at midnight. All inclusive, so that's all your drinks and tips. Shore excursions, really affordable. You know, Marella don't overcharge for anything, actually. So, under £30 per person in each port. And again, vaccination is required for all passengers over 18 years, as we mentioned. Most cruise liners are saying that you would need to be double vaccinated. And flexible booking, free changes.
And a lot of those cruise lines are doing that as well.
Yeah.
Most of them are doing that at the moment.
And the price is there, just $719. That's for a whole week.
If you're going to do it, go for the balcony, 70 quid extra, treat yourself.
Oh, do you know what? You've not been on holiday for a couple of years, go for the suite. Right. So we are... So I'm feeling. We are out of time. Shall we just recap all of the wonderful cruises we've had tonight with Planet Cruise? OK, you first then, hot pick.
Thank you very much, Cheeky. There we go. Right, OK, first one was the Ventura. That was 14 nights on the Canary Islands and Portugal from Southampton. Lead date on that is the 12th of November 22, but we've got various dates. Again, you could book the select fare and choose from free spend, port parking or coach transfers. Book an outside cabin grade and get extra on board spend. A reduced deposit, I think it's 5% deposit on that. Tips are included, and of course itineraries differ depending on the departure date.
Then we had a chance for you to be on brand new. It's going to be the maiden voyage with Celebrity.
Book it.
Of course, yeah, this one is going to be selling really fast. Don't forget, you've got everything included now with Celebrity, so that's always your drinks, your tips, and your Wi-Fi. And we have got, obviously cruising out of Southampton, but with your return flights, we have got all of those different options there when it comes to return flight for just a supplement. And if you want to go for a suite, you will get the premium drinks package, tips, Wi-Fi, onboard spend, and all the other extras as well. That ship looks amazing, didn't you?
And again, as I said, we showed the slide earlier, some big discounts on some of those cabins as well.
Yeah, massive discounts.
Then we go on to Princess. Again, you've got the Princess Plus upgrade on this one, £30 per person per day, and that includes premium drinks package, Wi-Fi and tips. Now, the cruise that we focus on the 14th of August is a mindfulness and self-care with various people from the TV that will be doing talks and lectures on there. Again, passengers over 18 are required to have both vaccinations 14 days prior. Passengers under 17 a negative PCR test. And again, they've got various dates, 3 up to 7 days, staycations available through August and September. And remember, Friday we're launching 2023.
We certainly are. Oh, and then we had this week's all-inclusive. I've not said that in the last 18 months, so I need to keep saying it. And it is, of course, from Marella. Brilliant deal, this one. 7 nights, £719 per person. That £150 saving will finish at midnight tonight. We also had a luxury corner.
We did, yeah. We had that Regent deal going over to Belize, to the Florida Keys, Miami round trip. That's on the 6th of March, 2023, and that's got £180 per person saving if you want a little bit of luxury on there. And I think we also had the Royal Caribbean one as well.
We did.
Jewel of the Seas. I think the lead date we had on that one was the 9th of October, but again, various dates through July all the way through to October on that one as well. And no supplements on the flights.
We are sadly out of time. One thing I've got to mention, I know Celebrity have got some new Seacations becoming available for September on Thursday.
They have on Thursday, yeah, so they'll be launching those as well on Silhouette.
There you go. When are you back then? When are we back?
17th of August. 17th of August, we're back. Sure 1 a month at the moment, so we're back into it.
Brilliant, brilliant. Hoping to be weekly, I'm hoping.
Hopefully, yeah.
Very soon. So we'll see you on the 17th of August. Get on the phone lines right now.
Cheers, guys.
Amazing deals now. Thank you so much, Glenn.
If you'd like to be in the know with the latest and greatest cruise deals, then be sure to subscribe and click the bell icon to receive notifications every time we post a video.